In this video, we're going to talk about packages, which are a way of sharing code with other people. So the programming language R comes with a bunch of functionality. It comes with functions to do a variety of things. But there's obviously a lot more things that we could do in R than the R programming language provides functions for. So if you want to do those things, you have to write a program, your own function to do that thing. Now, obviously, if lots of people wanted to do that thing, then they would each have to write the same function. So to prevent the unnecessary duplication of effort, R has a system called packages where you can essentially bundle up code that you've written along with other things like data sets, and you can share it with other people. And then other people can download and install those packages to extend the functionality of their own installation of R. So RStudio has a helpful tool showing you the packages that are installed with your installation of R. You can find this in the bottom right pane of RStudio. There's a tab called Packages, and yours might look something like this screenshot. It will also show you little check marks next to each package, which indicates whether that package is currently loaded within R. So all of these packages are installed. The ones with check marks have actually been loaded. To install a package, there are two easy ways to do this. One is to click on the Install button in the Packages tab. So if we go back one slide, you can see here in the Packages tab, there's an Install button. You can click that, and a little pop-up window will appear where you can type in the name of the package and then click Install. Or you can do it by typing some code into the console. So R comes with a function called install.packages. And as an argument to that function, you can pass a character string that's the name of a package you want to install. So for example, there's a package that we're going to be using a lot called the tidyverse. And we could run this bit of code here to install that. Now you only need to install packages once. Once they're installed on your computer, then they're going to be there forever unless someone uninstalls them. However, every time you want to use a package, you need to load it into the R console, right? So you only need to install tidyverse once, for example, but every time you want to use any of the functions from the tidyverse package, you need to load the tidyverse. So if you were to close RStudio and open it again tomorrow, you would need to reload the tidyverse package tomorrow to make the functions from that accessible again in your RStudio session. The reason that installed packages are not automatically all loaded, right, is that firstly it can take up a bunch of space and memory on your computer, and also sometimes different packages can use the same name for different things, right? So there's no restriction on people creating functions with the same name, and so sometimes you'll have two packages that use the same name for different functions, which can create a conflict. Then R doesn't necessarily know which of those functions it should run if you try and type in that function name that's been duplicated. And so it will pick one and ignore the other one. But to prevent that from happening too much just by accident, R won't load a package until you tell it to, right? Which is why you need to remember to load packages, and each time you reopen or restart RStudio to rerun any code to reload packages you were using.